Hi everyone and welcome to this video. Today's big idea comes from Robert M. Pirsig and his fictionalized autobiography titled Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. As always, we hope we can inspire you, help you grow your mind and motivate you to be the best you. This book takes its form as a tale of a 17-day motorcycle trip taken by a father, his 11-year-old son Chris, and a married couple called the Sutherlands. The book uses the metaphor of the motorcycle trip to guide the reader through one man's questioning of the philosophical and metaphysical order of the world. The journey is planned as a normal vacation, but as the miles pass, the mind of the narrator expands, and the story is punctuated by numerous philosophical discussions. Further to this, the narrator begins to remember and reveal a forgotten past identity. First only referred to as a mysterious ghost, later referred to in the third person as a long-lost personality called Phaedrus. We learn that Phaedrus was an English professor and a student of philosophy who struggled with the dichotomy between the classical and romantic modes of thought. This struggle eventually drove him insane, and as a result, he was placed in a mental institution and prescribed electroshock therapy to cure him of his illness. When he awoke many months later, the narrator remembered little of Phaedrus, left his teaching position and moved his family away to start a new life. As the motorcycle trip unfolds, it becomes clear that the narrator is no longer able to suppress the memory of his former self. Unwanted and unbidden is his confrontation with Phaedrus. But alas, there is no turning back, and as the journey comes to an end, he embraces his former self and reconciles with his past. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance is, however, much more than a fictional tale of a motorcycle trip, and weaved into the story are philosophical discussions and reflections, focusing on the opposition of classical versus romantical thinking in modern society. The classical mindset is defined by rational knowledge and expertise, like that of an engineer or mechanic. This mindset includes a love for scientific methods, logic, and mathematics. These fields are underpinned by highly systematic, reliable, and rational systems. They abide by an established set of rules that have been tested and verified, thus making the classical mode predictable, straightforward, and unemotional. Ultimately, the classical mode aims to bring control and order to the chaos of the world. On the other hand, the romantic mindset is driven by emotional and creative urges. They see the human experience as neither predictable nor controllable. Instead, they recognize life as being full of chaos and emotion. They often value aesthetics over practical application. The philosophical hypothesis made in this book is that many of the world's problems stem from a gap between these two modes of thought. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance shows us that while the divide between science and the humanities may seem vast, that doesn't mean the two aren't reconcilable, and that learning to balance your classical and romantic mindset can increase your overall quality of life. Looping back to the tale of the motorcycle journey, the narrator begins to realize that Phaedrus is not an unwanted ghost from the past. Instead, he is his path to redemption, which lies in embracing both the rational and romantic mindset. Phaedrus was capable of seeing the beauty of technology and at the same time value mechanical work, understanding both viewpoints and aiming for the middle ground. This means encompassing creativity and intuition as sources of wisdom, as well as relying on science, reasoning, and technology. As the story comes to an end, the narrator reconciles his past, and once again, he is one person. And with that, we are coming to the end of this video. Let us end with a quote. "My personal feeling is that this is how any further improvement of the world will be done, by individuals making quality decisions, and that's all." And with that, we hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a like. Also remember to subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world to us. Take care and see you soon.